It's the story of a place called Mouseland. Mouseland was a place where all the little mice lived and played and were born and died. And they lived much as you and I do. They even had a parliament.
Welcome. My name is Brad Levine. I'm the Vice President of the Douglas Caldwell-Leighton Foundation for Social Democracy, and it is my honor to welcome you all to the second annual gala. There are three pillars that have been built to promote social democracy in Canada, and each of them will be here on display tonight. Social Democrats in Canada have the New Democratic Party to elect those representatives. We have the Broadbent Institute that trains and organizes the next generation of leaders. And through the Douglas Caldwell-Leighton Foundation, we educate through scholarships, the lecture series, and the publication of books.
We assemble in our nation's capital to celebrate the achievements of our movement and to honor the great Canadians who came before us, who saw beyond the horizon of their years, who believed that it was both possible and our responsibility to build a fairer, more compassionate, and equal society for all.
I set forth a really ambitious program, and I'm happy to say that in 2023, we accomplished all of it. Because of this level of engagement and outreach, we met with thousands of people in the places they live and work. All of this was done in the promotion of social democracy and its benefits in our society, and also to educate people about what is truly on offer within our democratic system, because oftentimes it's just forgotten.
There are many things in our history that warrant celebration and protection because they not only drive progress and quality of life for Canadians on a daily basis, but they serve as the foundation for the future progress we all dream of making. So to Irene and Brad and Derek and the whole board, as well as Josh and the staff, thank you all for your work in preserving our values, our history, and the legacy of its authors, of which there are many.
We are the only party that has the courage to call it out, to take them on, to bring in laws that will bring down the price of groceries by limiting the power of those rich CEOs and giving back power to the mice.
You know, Danielle Smith, who chose to be known by a different name, has been telling us that other people don't have that right.
We need to organize on the ground against the misinformation and the anger that has become the hallmarks of modern conservative politics. We cannot allow others to erode the pursuit of politics as a means to improving the greater good.
But my point is change for the better is possible. What has been done can be undone. You and I live in a marvelous country with strong democratic traditions. I urge you to take up the challenge. Pursue not just personal success, but also the common good. See your neighbors not as competitors, but as friends. Regard your government not as your enemy, but as your instrument. Be inspired by great successes, because there are many of them. Go forward, be brave, and like others in the past, make a better world.
to Ed Broadbent, to his memory, to his legacy, and to carrying on his fight.
And the biggest teaching with this is, regardless of our differences, of our the four colors of people, what binds us together is that we all share this earth. In our teachings is that we were all given the original instructions as caretakers.
We have to remember that at the core of who we are as Canadians, there is a strong generosity of spirit where we believe we are better off when we take care of each other. We want to look out for our neighbor. We want to take care of our community. Let's lean into that good spirit that we know is there, and we can build a better world together. We can lift each other up so that we all rise. Let's remember that Canada is not broken. We can build a better future, and I hope to do that with all of you. Thank you so much.
It's from the bottom of my heart. I am so proud to have played one small part in Canada's story of social democracy. I'm so thankful that I had the support of so many in this room in bringing change to Alberta, and I do know with absolute certainty that our best days are still ahead of us. Thank you all so much for coming.
Presently there came along one little mouse who had an idea. My friends, watch out for the little fellow with an idea. And he said to the other mice, look fellas, why do we keep on electing a government made up of cats? Why don't we elect a government made up of mice? So they put him in jail. But I want to remind you that you can lock up a mouse or a man, but you can't lock up an idea.